So I wanted to do a quick video here of a snake skin here that we picked up yesterday, and just give you some idea. There was some comments on the skins the other day. This skin here, it's about 2.5 feet long. Just take you down the side of it here, and I put a little stick in between into the skin so you could get some idea. Kind of expand it a little bit so you can get some idea of the pattern on it. I also have another separate one here that I found that's really not in too good a condition. So, but for now we're going to talk about this one here. So, believe that this is from a water snake, probably a plain-bellied water snake, but can't be 100% sure. So the identification of the actual species is very difficult. So what you'll see here, as we go down from the head is missing, but as we go down on the skin, you will see the pattern here, which is basically these individual vertical parallel lines to each other, and they go across the skin from the underneath in this kind of pattern here. And this pattern on a non-venomous or venomous snake, from underneath the head region going all the way down to the anal vent of the snake, which would actually be right here, is universal. Every snake is going to have this kind of pattern on its belly. Of course, different colors and patterns and things like that, but as far as the scale arrangement, you're going to see this vertical parallel line all the way down until it gets to the anal vent of the snake. In the United States and in North America, for the most part, almost 100%, when you get to the anal vent back, that's where you can look at these skins and see whether or not you actually have a skin of a venomous snake or a non-venomous snake. So what I'm looking at right here is the approximate area of where the vent would be. And as I go back on this, I can look at this pattern and I can see that it is basically separated, and we have scales going off of each side from a vertical line that would go down the middle of the tail underneath now. And if this line from the vent were to be the same as this, where you see these parallel lines, looking at the back vent backwards to the tip of the tail, that would tell us that we have a venomous snake skin. But what we have here is not venomous, because you can see how the scales, if you can imagine an imaginary line going up the middle, and off of this line, the scales coming off, as you see here in this pattern here. So can't tell what species this snake is, but I can certainly tell that it is not a venomous snake. And if we turn it over and look at the top here, this is not going to tell us anything. But you can see what it looks like from the top of the skin. This one is in actually pretty good shape. As time goes on, it'll start to degrade more and more, and heat will kill it and all that. So again, I can't tell. My suspicion is that this is a plain-bellied water snake skin or a diamondback water snake skin. It could be potentially a rat snake, but by looking at the skin itself, it's difficult to tell. So anyway, if you do find a snake skin in your yard and you're curious whether you had a venomous or non-venomous snake, once again, you need to take the skin and look at the tail area from the vent, or the anal vent, and go backwards. And if you see this kind of pattern here, you can be assured that you have a harmless snake in your backyard. However, if you see this pattern here, and it goes from the vent backwards, you likely have some kind of venomous snake skin in your backyard. Okay, hope that helps. And if everybody has any questions, go ahead and send me a PM. Thank you. Have a good day.